Look at where you are today. Do you ever wonder how you got here? Where you came from? You sit in a chair, in a room, in a house, in a neighborhood, in a city, in a state, in a country, in a continent, on a massive blue planet. Massive to us, but only a mere speck in the cosmic scale. We live in a universe that's constantly being molded, and that has been evolving for billions of years. A scale our inferior brains cannot even comprehend. The scale on which our universe ticks is not only massive, but infinite. Our tiny blue speck has existed for a mere blink of an eye as far as our universe is concerned. But on this tiny blue speck, our massive, wet planet beholds an incredible history. Our world has been changing since its birth, billions of years ago. Amphibians emerge from our waters, reptiles roam the land. The planet keeps growing and changing. Humans emerge, and in our existence, which amounts to nothing on the Earth timeline, we still manage something amazing. The progress of humanity is a bolt of evolutional lightning. The Earth has never seen such rapid development, from cave paintings to campfires to huts to skyscrapers. Early humans once sailed our waters, the mighty, massive, roaring waters. We developed planes that zip above the Earth, and now we have the whole planet at our fingertips. Advanced processing and data transfer brings the human brain to the globe. Our thoughts, ideas, and information can be shared in the blink of an eye. This wonderful interconnecting web of information and knowledge never ceases to bring innovation to the forefront of our existence. Today, we will look upon this rich climate and discover the revolution of pure, collective human creativity and intellect in the form of Flash games. If you're anything like me, Flash games were your gateway drug to the gaming world, and heroin. Your favorite sites were Miniclip, Addicting Games, Nitrome, or Newgrounds, playing classics like Tanks, Kitten Cannon, World's Hardest Game, Super Meat Boy, or so many more. Flash games are still around and popular today, and they remain a sacred part of internet history. Not all Flash games are perfect though, unfortunately. In fact, there's an extensive library of absolutely stomach-gouging games on the internet. Most of them are made for kids, interestingly enough. But I guess it doesn't surprise me though, considering there's much worse content on YouTube curated for kids. Nevertheless, here we are, looking at the absolute worst the internet has to offer. For this video, I'd like to focus on a genre often described as dress-up, which often features a lot of Disney characters. Despite the name, the dress-up genre includes a lot of activities that are not related to picking out clothes, such as cutting hair, planning weddings, painting nails, baby care, brutal surgery, or whatever the hell this is. As baffling as it is, these games are played by thousands of people. It's almost frightening, but I'm interested to see what all the buzz is about. Let's start our investigation with some innocent, harmless baby care. Before playing this game, I had to open some tabs with pictures of motorcycles and fire to let the world know I'm still a hardcore man, because the horror that followed made me feel very uncomfortable. The game opens with a fairly inoffensive menu, with your favorite baby Elsa and Anna just hanging out, and some music that you might hear at your local Sunday school. I picked baby Anna because she's way cooler than Elsa. Immediately I was thrown into the baby's room with an uncomfortable image of a crying baby Anna. She seems sad about her lack of neck. Anyways, I calmed her down with this thing, and she pisses all over the bed. God damn it. I decided to stop playing after I got to this point because I was scared of having a naked baby on my screen. Let's see what other people thought of this game. Alright, let's move on to something a little more advanced, like brain surgery. Princess Brain Surgery opens with a menu that reveals that Princess Elsa's brain is actually a portal to another dimension. What also greeted with that same fantastic Sunday school piano from our baby care days. After Elsa spits blood into a thermometer, we're provided the option to either shave off the top of her lip or her head. I'll shave her head because it reminds me of Britney Spears. Then, like a vampire, she downs a pack of blood. Then the game stops working because I literally tried clicking everywhere and nothing happens. Luckily, we have a little walkthrough video in case you couldn't figure out how to click and drag objects onto Britney's face. Apparently you spray her barren head with pesticide, electrocute her neck, and then fill her temple with a bunch of heroin, just like a real surgeon would. I find it hard to explain what happens next because it's so bizarre, but apparently the portal in her head leads to a bunch of snowflakes or something. Then you seal the rift in her brain with a carrot and put her skull back together like a puzzle. Again, just like a real surgeon would. After that, she's all better. I feel prepared to take on a real brain surgery now.
This is really... Ow! Ow! What? Yo! Oh my god!
Gotta remove your scalp here. And
I think I'm bleeding.
oh, you got an Olaf head in your head. Let's,
What? Whoa! Hey!
I wasn't cut out for brain surgery. And it was a little gross for me. So I think I'm gonna mellow out and take skincare out for a spin. Skincare should be relatively tame compared to surgery, so I'm sure this will be a breeze. Holy hell! Is this what all women look like when they wake up in the morning? Lucky. I have to look like that all the time. In Goldie Princess Skin Doctor, we're greeted with a lovely image of Rapunzel's face, and are given some very fitting, happy, low bitrate, royalty-free music from bensound.com. I know this because I have that song on my computer. I downloaded it a few years ago. Not for video purposes, but because I just used to listen to royalty-free music. I think I needed a little brain surgery back in the day. After clicking play, I get to see a nice close-up of Rapunzel's disgusting face. It looks like one of those sickening close-ups from Ren and Stimpy or SpongeBob. It also looks like she was trying to slice her face off with a razor. I don't understand how that could have happened on accident. After scraping her acne and trimming her beard with normal-looking utensils, we're then given a high-power industrial laser to burn off this moldy stuff on her face. Then, we take wet cement with lemons in it for some reason, and plaster it all over her face until it dries. After that, we slaughter a bunch of small aliens with some toothpaste and rub an ice cube all over her face, because that's just the thing you need to do. Level 2 steps it up a notch, where we literally get to tase Rapunzel's face like a rampant cop. Then, we get to shoot her in the face with a gun. An everyday household ice gun. If you were hoping this game would provide accurate steps to curing your ugly face, you're out of luck. Then, you take this weird pink thing and violently inflate the alien egg sacs that riddle her face. In level 3, instead of taking care of her face boils with a regular old needle or 2 fingers or something, you actually need to use a laser gun because there's no other possible way of taking care of those. The laser doesn't even kill the spiders underneath, so you have to dispose of those yourself. Then you do your final touch-ups and voila! You're rewarded with pretty old Rapunzel and a picture of 2 pregnant women. So it was worth it after all. Thank you for watching! If you have any Flash game suggestions, I'll take them from the comment section or on my Twitter. Don't worry if your message gets removed in the comment section. I'll be reading the spam box too, so I'll see your messages there. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Flash Trash. It was really painful to play through all those games. This will be a frequent series here on the channel, so like and subscribe for more.
Zane! Dude! You've been in there for hours, man. What are you doing?
Get out.
What do you mean get out?
Get out.
What is that, is that a jelly bean? Hey, shit.